yeah, for what they're actually doing with League. Speaking of which,
Yes.
we're about to watch SA Nick and Dekar.
Marth Ditto, a classic matchup. Now, traditionally, I think SA Nick has the lead,
Right.
but he hasn't been taking it like as closely or as seriously as he has before. So Dekar, this is the chance for the local legend to rise.
Dekar with the cleanest haircut as well right now. Usually,
Yeah.
you know, Dekar decided today he was going to come and present. And,
Yeah.
hopefully
Not quite a baby face, but close.
I bet you're loving this right now because Tikano is the resident Marth main. You probably know a lot more about this than I do. So
I don't believe this man! I do not believe this man. That is the most Dekar thing I've ever seen, and of course, just like him, he'll pull it off on one of the biggest stages that Melbourne Esports has ever seen.
that's the melee right there, where someone charges an F smash and you just run into it because you think you know the timings, but no one does that. And Dekar just
He's a man who knows how to condition on the highest level, and he's kind of scared. He's so scary. Like, how does he move so little and like exude so much threat? That tipper? What? I've never seen that tipper at that range. What is going on?
Right now, Dekar's saying, "Oh, okay, so you were seeded second. Let me just show you that I can be second."
That's fair. But simple, clean edge guard. SA Nick looking a little unhappy with how the set is going. I would be too. I don't blame him. Oh.
So what are you looking out for in this matchup? When you're playing a Marth, what are you trying to do? And what you're obviously trying to take the stock, but what are you aiming to get out of it?
That was really close. But now typically it's a spacing kind of footsies game until you have like the first confirm. Because of those Marth tippers, you have like a lot of like long range confirms that can like set up for stuff. But these guys are moving really methodically, and like they're kind of like taking their time about the movements. SA Nick not looking particularly happy with how his movements are going, and that is probably it. I don't think he can make back in that.
Dekar's edge guards have been really good. I mean, at the beginning he didn't grab the ledge because he kind of read Nick, but I think he's understanding a bit of the flowchart.
Yeah, and that's a no jump, so that should be a stock. So despite Nick's slight tilt, I think, he's actually been keeping it relatively close. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Dekar just knows what will connect. That's just that experience. He's been playing so not practiced that everything is practiced.
And Dekar being probably the sweetheart of Victoria. How, you know, you play him if you play well.
Yeah.
If you play well or if you beat him, he's always like, well played.
Yeah, he's definitely like one to watch people grow and like wants to see more out of the scene, even if sometimes he's the end of it. SA Nick is actually going on the total offensive here. Oh, the back air! Almost gets out, but he has a jump. Oh, too late on that back air, and suddenly we're in center stage where the equal last. Oh, no, the down tilt! And Dekar, SA Nick steals that game back, and the momentum suddenly back on his side.
Nick laughing to himself right now, like, how? And Dekar's just like, how did you do that? Teach me your ways.
It's like, you see, sometimes I have a sword.
That's where Nick is just like, oh yeah, I am second seed, I forgot.
Yeah, it looks like, by the looks of how, like, SA Nick is kind of like walling him out now and like immediate dash out of that fair. It seems like he's starting to get used to Dekar's pace, which is not something you want if you're Dekar. Ooh, he's so fast out of his areas.
I think Nick's definitely got more speed than Dekar, so I think that's going to play a massive part in this matchup.
Yeah, that's why historically we would say, oh yeah, no, SA Nick takes this, right? Yeah. But it seems like SA Nick was like trying to play Dekar's own game, and that's probably what caught him out. Oh, the neutral B. That's such like an underrated move.
There we go.
It's a little slower though.
Oh no.
Oh, I respect the turnaround. Oh, I would have been surprised if he didn't tipper him there. He had all the time in the world. Ooh. The cleanest PC drop out of run.
There we go.
And it's looking like a reverse of the last game, where now it seems like SA Nick has all the momentum, and Dekar's kind of fighting on the outside in to try and get his head back in the game. He has to swing a little harder, a little faster. I'm not sure if he's used to that.
So covering that top platform there, it's still follow up.
Oh no! And suddenly a 2-stock deficit. Dekar is crumbling. Dekar is actually crumbling.
Nick just had to power up.
Yeah.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
god! That was so fast.
Sad boy. You hate to see that. You really do.
I-
Well played to SA Nick.
Absolutely
I mean,
well played, Sensei Nick. I was you know, rooting for Dekar, but I cannot help but be impressed, like just how fast he turned up those jets. That was scary. That was something to watch.
Yeah. I mean, he booted his machine up afterwards.